Hello and welcome everybody on my another video, and this video is particularly based on academic and general training writing tasks too. And this question comes from Cambridge book number 15 or IELTS book number 15 and test number 3. And I have written this essay 4 or 5 days back, and today I am going to share this sample essay with you. I hope this essay will help you a lot in writing this type of question or this type of essay in your examination or IELTS test. Without much background, I'm going to read the question here on the screen. That you see, some people say that advertising is extremely successful at persuading us to buy things. This is the first side of the essay or of the statement. It says that advertising is extremely successful at persuading us to buy things, and other people say, or other people think that advertising is so common that we no longer pay attention to it, and another group of people says this advertising is so common that we do not pay any attention towards these advertisements. Discuss both these views. We have been asked to discuss both these views and give your own opinion. So when in IELTS test, you get discuss both views and give your own opinion essay, and this is particularly discussion plus opinion. There are two, let's say, arguments, one on side of the advertisement, another against the, let's say, advertisement. Then you need to give your opinion too. And in this essay, you can take one side or you can, let's say, take both sides in your opinion. But I particularly support only one side, okay, when I give my opinion. Now let's read below. Give reasons for your own answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Write at least 250 words. And now this is so controversial or contested topic. On one side of the group or one side of the people say, or a group of people say this, however other group of people say this. This is the contradiction. Then we need to redraw the question or paraphrase the question or redraw the question. Now how I do structure or how I do paraphrase this discussion plus opinion essay in my writing sample, and how do I train my students in my formats. Okay, and here among the most contested topics of the world. So in the universe there are a lot of contested topics. Here among the most contested topics of the world, comma, one of the hotly debated issues, this is one of the hotly debated issues, is where the commercials are exceptionally successful for marketing or they are just worthless and cheap. And here the first part of the question is, commercials mean advertisements are extremely successful or they are just worthless and cheap. We pay no attention. So the question, the two parts or two sides of the argument have been addressed or respond. And regarding this, many convincing arguments have been made on both sides, for and against. For on behalf of the advertisement and against, okay, means the opposite side of the argument. And regarding this, many convincing arguments have been made on both sides for and against. This essay discusses both perspectives, both for and against, and why I believe advertisements are definitely effective ways to convince people to buy any new products. So here I have my opinion, or I have my opinion and outline sentence. This essay discusses both perspectives and why I believe advertisements are definitely effective ways to convince people to buy any new products. So I have clearly taken my position and why advertisements are useful. So here advertisement, here commercials, exceptionally successful like that, and hotly debated, worthless, cheap, both sides. These are the, let's say, vocabularies or lexical resources. Moving on. Now, in the first body of this essay, I'm going to, let's say, answer the second side or the opposite side that doesn't support to the way of advertisement. Then after this, I will answer to the question or to the, let's say, opinion that is on behalf of the advertisement. Let's look in the first body of the essay. People who feel advertising is ineffective argue that people no longer pay attention to adverts. They pay no attention towards adverts or the advertisements. The reason is that various adverts are displayed repeatedly during a TV show, such as news, broadcasting, or watching a movie, which make spectators or audience or the, let's say, viewers annoyed. The frequent display of advertisements makes people annoyed or irritated. As a result, they switch to other channels and keep engaging themselves somewhere else when the time for commercial break comes. As a result, they skip it and, let's say, switch to another channel and keep engaging themselves. Thus, commercials for these sorts of people are of no value. So for this set of people, these sorts of people, advertisements have no value. So the first body paragraph is done. Now I'm going to discuss the side that I have supported. However, is the perfect word that it contradicts from the first body paragraph or to the first body paragraph. The proponents of advertisements claim that people get extremely impressed with advertisements. The first reason people get extremely impressed with advertisements. How and why? Let's explain. It is because, this is explanation, it is because an advertisement of a typical product is particularly targeted with the emotion and mentality of a certain age group. This is the explanation, how they are extremely impressed because they are typically targeted with the emotion and mentality of a certain age group. Then being influenced with advertisements, people buy those items. They finally buy or get those items that they saw on the advertisements. And additionally, now I'm going to write another supporting point to this view. The branded products are advertised the most. This is another point. The branded products are advertised the most so that they can draw the attention of common people, so that they can reach to every nook and corner of the world and catch the attention and sentiment of the people. Take any product of Nike, most of the people like to have at least an item of it in their life, for example, over the world. So it is an example of Nike that everybody or most of the people they like to have in their life. As a consequence, as a result, the business with this brand is quite popular by far. So the Nike is well renowned across the world. I have two supporting ideas fully elaborated and the result of that all an example in the second body of the essay. Now I am going to wrap up what I said in body 1 and body 2. In conclusion, both sides of the arguments have potential advantages. They both have potential advantages. Nevertheless, I am going to tell my opinion. In my perspective, the power of advertising is undoubtedly convincing or stronger, as frequent advertising induces individuals to purchase the goods and introduces the particular brand globally. So the frequent advertisements, frequent advertising induces or influences individuals or people to purchase the goods. They purchase the goods here, and also, let's say, introduces the particular brand globally. For example, Nike that I discussed here. Given this situation, okay, advertising is the best business policy that I have supported, that advertising is the best business policy. So the number of words in the entire essay uh, is 283, or number of words are 283. This essay obviously goes for band 8 above, even it can get band 9. And so here is my name. Now I'm going to let's say evaluate the essay on the basis of task response. The question is fully responsed and coherence and cohesion. There are two specific paragraphs with their main points, explanation, examples, and results. Then lexical research, there are high level of vocabulary or standard vocabulary that you can see here. And in case of, let's say, lexical resources, all high standard vocabularies, sorry for the background noise. Then grammatical range and accuracy, in each and every sentence is grammatically correct. In case of collocation, in everything, punctuation, so each and everything. So having analyzed this one, this essay obviously goes for band 8 above. And here is my authentic signature, and here another appeal, or let's say warning or dissertation. This document cannot be reproduced in any form whatsoever, in print or electronic. So it's not allowed to reproduce without my permission. And please look at the question again, then read it, write step by step, follow the same technique that I do. Obviously, you will get your band score. Then if you are, let's say, interested to take online IELTS preparation classes during this COVID-19, or let's say this lockdown, and I will be available there and training you on all four components of IELTS: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And when, let's say, this COVID-19 gets over, we'll have our regular classes here, as I am an IELTS expert in, let's say, instructor at Valley and Birkuti International Consultancy, Bagbazar, Kathmandu. And my offices are situated in almost all areas of Kathmandu city. Uh, so if you, let's say, like my lessons, fruitful and helpful for your preparation, please subscribe my channel, leave your comments on the comment section, share my videos among your friends, okay, and like like them. And here is the again the essay. Then you can pause, read step by step, look at the vocabulary that I used and how the essay is structured, how the ideas are explained, and so many things. Okay, telling this, I would like to conclude today's lesson, and hoping to see you in other videos in the days ahead. Have a good day, have a good time, and stay safe, stay home, take care. God bless you. Bye bye.